Hello everyone, continuing on with some more Jungle Rot. I actually haven't gotten to go first today, and this is like my 7th duel in a row, something like that. All the other ones were just rage quits, so I decided not to show them, but I've gone I've gone second every single time. And it looks like they're playing a new Gagagas card. Cool, I don't remember what this does offhand. Oh, summon a Gagagas spell trap from your deck to your hand, target another Gagagas under control. Okay, so it's good for XYZs. That's actually a really cool searcher. Gagagas Revenge. Okay, I'm gonna be able to double Cyclone that. And I have a Star Drying. Cool. Okay, this is a pretty nasty hand, especially opening with the Artifact double Cyclone combo. I don't care what happens to Star Drying right now. I don't actually need it. In fact, I would probably prefer to have it in the grave. I would prefer to have it in the grave just so I can call the Haunted it. And ooh, wow, they're wasting a Fiendish Chain on that. Never mind. I might actually be able to keep this on the field long enough to make an XYZ with it. Although, because they're negating its effect, it's going to have to be treated as a level 4. Will I even be able to draw a card from that? Let's see. Yeah, I should still be able to draw a card from that, but it will still have to be treated as a level 4. Although that's fine. I don't really need a rank 5. Especially if I can stop an XYZ deck from making XYZ plays. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I am going to destroy, let's see. Okay, obviously destroy that. I'm going to hit one of the random back rows, and then I'm actually going to destroy the Fiendish Chain so I can end up making a rank 5. Oh, Gagagas Shield. That was a nice card to hit, because I wouldn't have been able to get over that this turn. And this comes out, and I would say that Fiendish Chain is by far the best choice right now, because if this is another Gagagas Shield, they'll be able to protect their monster. And I also don't really care about Gagagas Sister. On its own, it does absolutely nothing for them. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to make Tyrus and see what I draw into. Hopefully it's another spell card. I would like to be able to use Summoner Monk next turn. That would be pretty nice. Actually, I could use it this turn, although I won't. I don't think it's worth the risk, just in case this is something. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I did get another spell. And especially because it's a rank up, I am going to be waiting, because if I draw a second spell in a row, I can actually use the rank up. Oh, so it was another Gagagas Shield. I'm not surprised by that. I was kind of expecting it. And to the very least, I get to destroy this. And they also are not going to be able to make an XYZ again, because all I have to do is activate Theosophy, and then it'll pop the monster that they summoned. Which I'm waiting for a Gagagas Magician. There it is. Again, never lets me use this on the summon, even though I would really like to. But that's okay. They won't have time to actually make an XYZ. They'll be able to use the effect, which is fine. But then that's going to be it. So I'll destroy this before they can do anything. I wonder what level they're going to go for. They're going to make a rank 1? Maybe this is... Maybe they're going to go for Lion Arms? Okay, you know what? Just to show how often I get Rage Quit with this deck, I am going to show this Rage Quit, although I will get another duel. Typically, I wouldn't show something like that, or at least I told myself I shouldn't, but at the same time, when it happens that often, I think it is a good idea to show it, especially when it was really quick, because this deck gets Rage Quit again so freaking often. On one hand, that's a really good sign of a killer deck. On the other hand, it is kind of annoying when you want full-blown duels. And going second again. Ooh, playing 1 Day of Peace first turn. That's never a good idea unless you're expecting an OTK, but when you're going up against an opponent's deck that you don't know what it is, it's pretty safe to assume that you're not going to get OTK just out of the blue. But I don't know, maybe they really needed the draw or something. Like maybe they have some sort of a crazy combo that they really need, or they have most of the parts and they just need one more card or something. 1 Day or Messenger of Peace. What could this be? This could be a Watt deck, could be an Exodia deck. Anything using stall power. It could be pretty much anything that has anything to do with some sort of an OTK or instant win. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, what do I want to keep? I want double Cyclone. I want one spell for either of these. I kind of want Fiendish Chain. This is kind of a difficult choice. Then again, I can use this to bring out the other trap tricks. Okay. Going to discard the Fiendish Chain and the Duplicity. As much as I would like the Fiendish Chain, if I'm going up against something trolly, then chances are it won't do me any good. And I would like to be able to use Summoner Monk without actually having to get rid of the double cycling. Oh, that's even better. Okay. So getting an artifact plus that. I would still like to be able to attack over this though. So I kind of want to destroy this. And I still have no idea what I'm going up against. This is kind of bizarre. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Summoner Monk's effect and ditch Duality, obviously because I would like to special summon this turn. So going to use this over Messenger of Peace. This might be a chainable stall card, in which case I'm fine with that. And going for the super safe route, just in case they have some way to destroy this. Going to make Honor Arc, even though I highly doubt that it's going to get destroyed by anything. Okay, Marshmallow. Yeah, this is definitely a hardcore stall deck then. Luckily, I do have ways to get over that. So the next XYZ I make is probably going to be a Black Ship of Corn, even though I'm probably going to end up using the artifact monster just to destroy this. If I had a Myrmelio in the grave, I would use the other Dionea to make it. And that way I could destroy the back row and the Marshmallow, but I'll save that for later. This can reload. What kind of a deck is this? It's looking more and more like it's Exodia, but the cards that they're using don't really work for it. Okay. I absolutely do not mind level limit area B being on the field. I'm just going to use XYZs to run them over. And again, I need to get rid of that Marshmallow, so let's go ahead and hit the artifact monster and then the newest spell and trap that they hit, because this apparently didn't do anything, so this is more of a threat factor than... Oh, really? Is it Dark Bribe? Okay. I don't mind that. I drew into a Dark Hole anyway, so that's... It more or less works. That does two things for me. One, it lets me get rid of their Marshmallow, and two, it lets me get my Myrmelio into the grave, because I would like to destroy their other back row. Never mind. I will not be destroying that one. That was kind of sort of questionable. They easily could have waited for this, because, yeah, you always wait for a chainable card like that to use it. There's no reason for them to use it as quickly as they did. Although this does mean... Okay, I'm going to summon this. It won't actually get to attack this turn, but I get to thin my deck, and I get to have an extra monster on the field. And I'm going to be waiting to use this because this is not a problem for me. I'm just going to XYZ around it, whereas if they have something else decent, though, I would like to destroy that instead. Like, if they have another Messenger piece, I actually do need to get over that. Oh, there it is. That's an Exodia deck. I can smell a win. There is absolutely no way that this deck is going to get into Exodia before I beat them. I wonder if this is an Exodia piece in their hands. That would be interesting. Well, not that one, but the other one. This one. Card Trader. This seems to be like a popular card that people who aren't familiar with the game, they see the effect and think, wow, that's so cool. I get to change out a card every single turn, but it's slow. And on the other hand, if you're running cards that you don't want to draw into, why are they in your deck? I mean, there's some situations where a matchup might make your card dead, but that's not likely to happen all that often. And if it really is that big of a deal, you just side out. Like, I don't even care that they're using this. Cup Face. That's kind of another card that unfamiliar players seem to really like because it's so good or something. I don't even know. Alright, so gonna go for the second XYZ monster, and then this should make a game. Am I kidding? Yeah, it's definitely gonna make a game. Gonna make the Black Ship of Corn, though, just like I said I would. And I get to draw a card, but I definitely don't need to. So kind of a questionable Exodia deck. It looks like this is more of an old school build, probably an unfamiliar player with the game. Anyways though, if you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, subscribe, and stay brutal.